Hello, well in this film I'm showing you my favourite off Ireland on the Isles of Scilly, and that's St Agnes. And it's a lovely little island, a short boat trip away. This is Fraser Hick's boat with his dog, takes you over there. And there aren't many people living on St Agnes, but again it's a lovely rural community, wonderful scenery, lovely wildlife, and that's the sandbar which is actually washed over at high tide and cuts off part of the island. I see here a chap proofing his roof, ready for the elements. It was a lovely sunny day when we were there. They've been renewing all the roads and they're laying concrete very effectively actually. I say roads, I mean there are very few vehicles, but it will help for people walking around. And here's another thrush. The church had some lovely stained glass and it picked out local scenes like the lighthouse, and there's one of gig racing. So these are people here in a boat called a gig, and they race these. They used to be an early form of lifeboat. There's a lovely church to wander around. We enjoyed having a nice little lunch at a cafe, and it's actually Coast Guard's cafe, which is just in the picture there beside the lighthouse. And it's a lovely little setting, and the little wild birds came along and pecked the crumbs from around our table. But ever so peaceful and lovely views. The lighthouse was a natural fire lighthouse, so it actually had a fire when it was in use, which was lit to warn shipping. And of course there's lots of primitive workings and old tombs. And I quite enjoyed seeing these crates which had obviously been washed up on the beach and where they had actually come from, even one from France, just along here. But they didn't look out of place. Lovely flowers everywhere. And here's another typical view. This is the Bishop's Rock lighthouse, which one could just about see in the distance. And in fact on BBC television it's often used as one of the sort of advertising intros. But quite an impressive sight. I think that was built years ago. And these are piles of wishing stones that people have been putting onto beaches. I was rather drawn to this tractor and then saw there was a cat having a nice afternoon nap. It's lovely walking around because you hear the sea whooshing away, and you can follow these little coastal paths and you see birds and flowers. They've had quite a campaign to poison rats because they were eating a lot of the bird eggs. So you do see little poison traps everywhere. And here's another ancient tomb, a cairn. And there were a few of these dotted around the island. Plenty of seaweed there, and we just enjoyed sitting down and looking for shells and watching the world go by. And here's the wildlife board for the bird spotters had all put up saying what birds they'd seen, and you can see there's quite a range and some quite unusual visitors there as well. Here are more flowers which are quite interesting. See those on Scilly Isles. The journey back, again, very nice, very interesting, seeing the seabirds and all the shipping. Anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing that, and thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.